The world is filled with incredible sights that seem too perfect, too surreal, or too unusual to be real. These locations, whether crafted by nature or shaped by human hands, often appear to belong in a fantasy novel, a painting, or a CGI movie. From striking landscapes and unusual geological formations to vividly colored lakes and eerily symmetrical terrains, these places defy expectations and challenge our perception of reality. Despite their seemingly unreal appearances, every one of these places exists on Earth, and their authenticity is confirmed through scientific observation, photography, and first-hand exploration. Their beauty and uniqueness captivate travelers, photographers, and adventurers, leaving anyone who visits with a sense of wonder and disbelief. In this article, we explore several such locations, revealing why they look fake while explaining the fascinating science, history, and culture that make them 100% real. Today we will talk about these places look fake, but they're 100% real. So, before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. One of the most famous natural wonders that seems unreal is Salar de Uyuni in Bolivia, the largest salt flat in the world. Covering over 10,000 square kilometers, it creates a perfectly reflective surface after rainfall, turning the sky and ground into an endless mirror. Photographers flock to the region to capture the illusion of walking in the clouds. The flatness of the terrain is so precise that it is used to calibrate satellite instruments. Despite its dreamlike quality, the salt flat is entirely natural, formed as a result of prehistoric lakes that evaporated thousands of years ago. Beyond its surreal beauty, the area hosts unique wildlife like flamingos, and the thick salt crust provides a stark yet stunningly minimalistic landscape. Another location that looks unreal but is entirely natural is Pamukkale in Turkey. Translating to Cotton Castle, Pamukkale features terraces of bright white travertine formed by mineral-rich thermal waters cascading down cliffs. The terraces glisten under the sun, resembling a frozen waterfall made of snow. People have bathed in these warm, healing waters for centuries, as Roman-era ruins like the ancient city of Hierapolis sit at the top of the terraces. The combination of mineral deposits, natural thermal activity, and historical significance creates a location that feels like a dreamscape, yet its existence is thoroughly documented and maintained as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Zhangjiajie in China is a mountain range that looks as if it was painted by an artist using bold strokes of red, yellow, green, and purple. Known as the Rainbow Mountains, these geological formations were created over millions of years through the layering of sandstone and mineral deposits, followed by tectonic plate movement and erosion. The result is a vivid, striped landscape unlike anything else on Earth. Photographers often compare it to a digitally rendered scene, but these colors are completely natural. The area is protected as a National Geological Park, allowing travelers to witness one of the most vibrant, seemingly surreal landscapes in the world. Moving to Europe, the Giethoorn village in the Netherlands appears unreal because it looks like a scene from a fairy tale. This water-centric village has canals instead of roads, and traditional thatched roof houses line the waterways. Residents and tourists move around by boat, adding to the serene, storybook feel. Despite its whimsical appearance, Giethoorn has been inhabited since the 13th century and functions like any modern village, with schools, shops, and local governance. The combination of historical architecture, waterways, and carefully maintained greenery gives the village a peaceful, almost staged appearance, yet it is a thriving, living community. Lake Hillier in Australia is another place that seems almost artificially altered. Its striking bubblegum pink color stands in stark contrast to the surrounding blue ocean and green forest. The pink hue comes from microorganisms, algae, and high salinity levels in the lake, all of which are completely natural. Although aerial photos make it look like a digitally altered image, Lake Hillier is 100% real and can be visited on guided tours. Its unusual color, combined with the surrounding untouched landscape of Middle Island, creates a location that is both visually striking and scientifically fascinating. Socotra Island in Yemen is a place where reality borders on fantasy. Its alien-like landscapes are dominated by dragon's blood trees, which have umbrella-shaped canopies and produce red sap. The island's isolation in the Arabian Sea has allowed it to develop flora and fauna found nowhere else in the world. From bizarrely shaped plants to pristine beaches and limestone caves, Socotra is so different from surrounding regions that it seems like another planet. Despite its remote location and challenging travel logistics, every aspect of Socotra is real, from its biodiversity to its unique geological formations, making it one of the most extraordinary places on Earth. Antelope Canyon in Arizona, USA, is a natural slot canyon that seems sculpted by human hands. Its narrow corridors and smooth, flowing sandstone walls are colored in warm reds, oranges, and purples, forming intricate patterns created by centuries of water erosion. Sunlight streaming through the canyon openings creates beams and shadows that look deliberately staged. Despite appearing manipulated, the canyon is entirely natural, shaped by flash floods and wind over thousands of years. It has become a favorite destination for photographers who want to capture its unique interplay of light and form, further solidifying its reputation as a landscape that feels unreal. In South America, Caño Cristales in Colombia is known as the River of Five Colors. During certain months, aquatic plants called Macarenia clavigera turn vivid shades of red, yellow, blue, green, and black. This transformation occurs only in the wet season, creating a river that seems painted. Despite the fantastical appearance, the colors are a completely natural phenomenon resulting from the interaction of plants, sunlight, and water conditions. Protected as part of Serranía de la Macarena National Park, the river remains relatively untouched by tourism, allowing visitors to experience a living rainbow in a tropical jungle setting. Hitachi Seaside Park in Japan offers a human-created yet surreal experience of endless color. Fields of flowers bloom in seasonal cycles, creating vibrant waves of blue nemophila, red poppies, and pink cosmos. While the park is landscaped and maintained by humans, the scale, precision, and harmony of color make it feel unreal, especially when viewed from elevated vantage points. The park's beauty is so striking that it's often mistaken for digital art or CGI, yet it is a real, carefully curated environment where nature and human planning converge to create breathtaking scenes. Finally, glowworm caves in Waitomo, New Zealand, provide a nocturnal spectacle that seems entirely imaginary. Thousands of tiny glowworms illuminate the ceilings of limestone caves with a blue-green light, creating a starry sky effect underground. Visitors can take guided boat rides through the caves, watching the glowing insects reflect in the still waters. Despite its magical appearance, this phenomenon is entirely natural, caused by bioluminescence as part of the glowworm's life cycle. The combination of darkness, light, and reflection creates a scene that feels surreal, yet is scientifically verified and accessible to travelers. These locations remind us that nature and human ingenuity often create scenes so perfect, vibrant, or unusual that they seem too beautiful to exist. The illusion of unreality is often a combination of unique geological formations, unusual weather or climate, rare ecosystems, and artistic or cultural interventions. Whether shaped by millions of years of natural processes or carefully preserved and curated by humans, these places exist and continue to inspire awe. If you liked this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.